For more than a decade, BTS has never simply followed trends. Instead, the group has consistently reshaped the global music landscape by blending personal storytelling, powerful performances, and meaningful themes that resonate with millions of listeners. From songs about youth struggles to messages about self-love and identity, BTS has always used music as more than entertainment. Their work often carries cultural and emotional significance that reaches far beyond the stage. Now, as 2026 unfolds and anticipation for their long-awaited full group return continues to grow, a fascinating theory has started to spread among fans around the world. What if BTS's next album is inspired by Korean culture itself? It's a question that may sound simple at first, but the deeper fans explore the idea, the more intriguing it becomes. Because if the theory is true, BTS might not just be preparing a comeback album, they could be preparing a cultural statement. The timing of BTS's upcoming return already carries enormous significance. After years of intense global activity, each member took time to fulfill their mandatory military service. During that period, the group temporarily stepped away from full group promotions, allowing members to pursue solo music, personal projects, and individual growth. For fans, the wait felt long, but it also created something powerful: anticipation. Now that the members are gradually returning to public life, the excitement surrounding their next project is unlike anything the group has experienced before. This isn't just another comeback, it's a reunion, and reunions often bring reflection. When artists step away from the spotlight for a period of time, they frequently return with a new perspective on their identity and purpose. Many fans believe BTS may now be asking themselves an important question: what story should we tell next? One of the strongest reasons behind the cultural album theory is BTS's long history of incorporating Korean identity into their music. Even during their earliest years, the group often referenced Korean social issues and youth experiences in their lyrics. Later, they began integrating more visible elements of Korean culture into their work. A perfect example is their 2018 song, Idol, which combined modern pop production with traditional Korean musical instruments and visual imagery inspired by Korean art. The music video featured vibrant patterns, hanbok-inspired fashion, and artistic references that celebrated Korean heritage while still maintaining a global pop sound. Another example is their 2020 hit, On, which used grand cinematic visuals and symbolism connected to resilience and national pride. These moments showed something important. BTS has never been afraid to celebrate where they come from. In fact, their global success has often amplified Korean culture rather than distancing the group from it. One reason the idea of a culture-inspired album feels believable is the massive global audience BTS has built over the years. Fans from dozens of countries have embraced Korean language, fashion, and traditions through their connection to the group. For many listeners, BTS was their first introduction to Korean culture. That influence has been powerful enough to shape global trends, from language learning to tourism and even culinary curiosity. If BTS were to release an album that intentionally highlighted Korean heritage, the cultural impact could be enormous. Instead of simply introducing fragments of Korean culture through music videos or performances, the group could present an entire artistic concept built around identity, tradition, and history. Such an album would not only entertain, it would educate and inspire. One of the most widely discussed elements of this speculation revolves around a mysterious word that fans keep mentioning: arirang. Arirang is perhaps the most famous traditional Korean folk song. Its melody and lyrics have been passed down through generations, becoming a symbol of resilience, longing, and emotional expression in Korean culture. Over time, countless versions of the song have been performed across Korea and around the world. Because of its deep cultural significance, some fans believe BTS might draw inspiration from the spirit of Arirang for their next musical era. This doesn't necessarily mean the group would remake the traditional song itself. Instead, they could reinterpret its themes, emotions of separation, hope, and perseverance within a modern musical context. Those themes would actually align closely with BTS's own journey. After all, the group has experienced years of separation due to military service and individual projects. Now they are coming back together, and that reunion story could carry powerful emotional resonance. If BTS truly moves toward a concept rooted in Korean identity, each member could contribute unique creative perspectives. RM, known for his thoughtful lyricism and deep appreciation of literature and art, might guide the album's philosophical themes. Suga has long demonstrated a talent for producing music that blends traditional sounds with modern beats. J-Hope brings vibrant performance energy that could translate cultural storytelling into visually stunning stage productions. Jimin, with his graceful performance style, could highlight traditional artistic influences through choreography. V often explores vintage aesthetics and emotional storytelling, which could align beautifully with heritage-inspired themes. Jin possesses a vocal tone that carries dramatic emotional weight, perfect for songs reflecting longing and nostalgia. And of course, Jungkook, the group's versatile main vocalist, could bring powerful vocal performances that connect traditional emotion with modern pop sound. Together, these 7 artists could transform cultural inspiration into something entirely new. The theory of a culture-focused album also aligns with the stage BTS currently occupies in their career. Earlier in their journey, the group focused heavily on themes of youth and personal growth. Later, they explored global pop collaborations and international chart success. Now, after achieving worldwide recognition, BTS may feel ready to reflect more deeply on their roots. Artists who reach this stage often begin exploring identity and legacy. They ask questions such as, what message do we want to leave behind? What represents who we truly are? For BTS, the answer may naturally lead back to Korea. Another reason the theory continues to spread is the lack of detailed announcements from HYBE regarding the group's next project. No official concept has been revealed, no track list has been confirmed, and no album theme has been publicly described. For fans, that silence creates a space where imagination can thrive. Every small hint, an interview comment, a studio sighting, even the aesthetic of a social media post can become part of a larger puzzle. Sometimes those puzzles lead to accurate predictions. Other times they simply reflect the creativity of the fandom. But either way, they keep the excitement alive. If BTS truly releases an album inspired by Korean culture, the impact could be profound. The group has already changed the global music industry once. They proved that Korean language songs could dominate international charts. They showed that authenticity and storytelling could connect with listeners everywhere. Now, they may be preparing to do something even more ambitious, to celebrate their cultural roots while standing on the biggest stage in global music. And if that moment arrives, the next BTS era may not simply be a comeback, it could become a cultural milestone. The highly anticipated 2026 comeback of BTS may represent more than just the return of a global music group. It could mark the beginning of a completely new era in their artistic journey. Many fans believe the group's next album might draw inspiration from Korean culture, allowing BTS to celebrate their heritage while sharing it with a worldwide audience. If this concept becomes reality, each member, RM, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, Jin, and Jungkook, could contribute their unique strengths to create music that blends traditional Korean elements with modern global pop. Although much of this remains speculation, excitement among fans continues to grow. Whatever direction BTS ultimately chooses, their comeback is expected to become a major moment that once again captures the attention of the world.